right, boys and girls, UFC 314 in the books. It all went down in Miami. First up, Julian Erosa beats the tar out of Darren Elkins, and I had him more than 50.5 significant strikes. And you know how many there was? There was 54 significant strikes. Bryce Mitchell needed one more takedown for that to hit. That one got cooked. But you live to see another day. When you use PrizePicks, use code TIMBO. Place a $5 lineup and you'll get $50 instantly. And we'll be back. We will be back. Next up, number 15, Dan Ige, 5'6", I believe. Sean Woodson, clean 6'3". Ige down by 2 and hit the slickest slide out overhand left I've ever seen. You see that on the mitts all the time and you think it's fancy. It's like, okay, yeah, that would never work. He hit that perfectly and beautifully, cracked him hard. When he cracked him too, he didn't go head hunting too hard. He backed him up, and that's the perfect time to rip the body. That just shows how much of a vet Dan Ige is. Instead of hitting him and getting so hungry for the finish, trying to headhunt the whole time, he ripped his body, and that's what really forced Sean Woodson to shoot into that single leg where he was hitting him with the little dingers. Ding, 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 ding. And then he starts building up on the single leg, and the ref stopped it. It was a really bad stoppage, but you can't take it away from him. Sean Woodson was looking good. I love watching that guy's tricks. That guy's so tricky with his feints and what he's doing and just his build. Watching him fight is just like a work of art, but Dan Ige showed he's a vet and hit that sweet, sweet left hand. Okay, so that wasn't in the rankings. What would you like to see for Dan Ige next? Dan Ige's number 15. I mean, there's all sorts of fights for Dan Ige next. You got Josh Emmett. You got Leron Murphy. You got Giga Chikadaduzis. All those would be great. Next up, we got number 8, Nikita Krylov versus number 11, Dominick Reyes. Dominick Reyes, southpaw. He's always been a hard-hitting, athletic southpaw. And we talk about it in all my videos. Nikita walks forward into a right hand, and Dominick Reyes hit this sweet thing. He hit a cross parry. You usually parry same side. He hit a cross parry, floated back, pushed off his front foot, boom, and smoked him with the left hand as he's backing up. Not many people can do that. And when people are able to throw that straight backing up like that, it's a hard thing to come in on people. It really is, to get close to him. Just like Sugar smoked Aljo with that one, backing up, dink. Connor hit Jose Aldo backing up with that one, dink. But Nikita walked forward, squared his stance, boom, and got dropped. Good for Dominick Reyes. Good to see him back in action. Dominick Reyes, number 11. Another one. So he's going to probably bump up to number 8. Khalil Rountree booked. Could be Rakic. Could be Jan Blachowicz. Those would all be good battles. Next up, Bryce Mitchell, number 13, takes on Lord Gene Silva. Lord looked good. Bryce Mitchell came out there and he looked very, very just tense and panicked. And he really got fatigued that first round. And part of it was that guillotine. He shot in, got a good double leg. Gene Silva wrapped up an arm in guillotine, and that was really tight. I think Bryce Mitchell was holding his breath, and that really took it out of Bryce Mitchell. I think he was close to going out in that guillotine, ended up battling out, and as soon as he got out of that, you could see him breathing, taking big breaths. Big breaths. But Gene Lord Silva, boy, did he look good, dude. He looked good. Well, who'd you like to see Gene Silva fight next? How about Dan Ige? That's a good one there. People are talking about Yair, Dan Ige. I mean, Yair versus Lord. But Yair's way up there. That's too big of a jump. Yair's number 5. Gene Silva's going to have to take on something like Dan Ige. Love to see it. Calvin Kattar versus Lord would be sick. But Gene Silva, he did look like a champ. He did. He was just so loose and fluent in there, and he was just so good with his takedown defense. Beautiful, confident with his takedown defense, and it was sweet seeing him be pissed. Usually he's friends with these guys, knucking these guys, going, yeah. But Bryce Mitchell didn't want to touch him up, and it pissed him off, and it was sweet watching that guy fight. That dude is fun to watch. Real fun to watch, the fighting nerds. Fighting nerds are getting scary. Next up, we had the featherweight fight. This is a big fight. For the people who aren't diehards and don't know Patricio Pitbull, Patricio Pitbull is good. Watch some of his highlights. He is good, and that's a scary fight. You get called up. You're number 5. You're trying to fight for the title, and they offer you Patricio Pitbull. No one in the UFC knows him. He's not ranked, and Yair says, "Yes, I'll take that fight." Huge. And Yair looked good. Looked so good. Looked so creative with his kicks. And Patricio Pitbull also 5'6", 5'7", having to fight Yair for your debut. You want in the UFC? Okay, we'll take Yair Rodriuez in the big cage. Tough fight, but Patricio did good. He had some opportunities. He had some opportunities in the first where he took him down, ended up on top half guard, but just too late. And Yair, he's so fast with his kicks. He doesn't load up his kicks. He's not like a Muay Thai guy, like a 2-3 head kick, 2-3 knee. He's like a karate, taekwondo guy, just boom, no load up, smacks a head kick, goes double kick, goes double knee, fakes the leg kick, throws a teep up the middle. Like, he's so creative. He would be such a hard guy to fight. And he's got a great guard, too. That was a badass fight. What's next for Yair? Like I said, a lot of people are saying Gene Silva. No way. There's no way Yair is going to say yes to Gene Silva. Yair wants to move up. He already did the UFC a solid and fighting a non-ranked opponent. Yair versus Diego Lopes. They could still do that. They had the bad blood. Yair versus Diego Lopes is a good one. I think that's the fight to make. And I'm sure Diego Lopes would be down to do it. We'll see here, huh? Patricio Pitbull, I mean, still, they're not going to be able to give him anyone in the top 15, but that dude is dangerous, and that guy could be. Patricio Pitbull versus Gene Silva, that's a different fight. That is a different fight. Patricio Pitbull is a serious black belt, but UFC smart. They know that's a dangerous fight for Gene Silva, and they want him to go up the rankings a little bit, get him a title. Next up, Michael Chandler versus Paddy the Baddy. Number 7, Michael Chandler versus number 12, Paddy the Baddy. Paddy Pimblett's last fight. Bobby Green. Then Tony Ferguson. Jared Gordon. Never fought no one really as elite as Michael Chandler, and he's never had a better performance than he did against Michael Chandler. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? If there was betting lines, who would have thought that they'd say, oh yeah, Paddy's going to shoot on Michael Chandler's legs, take his back, dump him to the mat, take his back, and TKO him. Who would have thought that? Probably nobody. And he did it, and he looked good. Great timing on the knee. Michael Chandler's stance was so wide. Paddy was having such success with those calf kicks early on, hurting his calf, timed the knee, dink, took him down, took his back. Michael Chandler was seeing his face just bleed, seriously bleed. And Michael Chandler, Division I wrestler. And it's hard for Division I wrestlers to sit there, especially explosive guys who are so good and they're good at getting up, but to develop some sort of guard, a butterfly guard, a half guard, a full guard, develop a guard that they're comfortable with. Good wrestlers, how are they going to get up? They're going to go to all fours and they're going to stand up. Good jiu-jitsu guys, that's what they do. That's what they train. They train to pass the guard, make someone turtle, take the back with both hooks. So Paddy did. Matt returned him, grabbed his wrist, took his back, both hooks. Michael Chandler couldn't get out. He didn't have an escape. Had to go to mount and got stuck. Got out jiu-jitsu'd and TKO'd by Paddy Pimblett. That's exciting. I mean, it's exciting. It opens it up for Paddy Pimblett. Paddy Pimblett, Justin Gaethje. How does it go? Everyone thinks they're going to think, Justin Gaethje kills him. I don't know if he does. It's a different fight because Justin Gaethje's big too. Justin Gaethje's walking around at 180, 185, another Division I wrestler. But again, that just shows you, Paddy Pimblett will shoot on a Division I wrestler. He doesn't mind. That's a closer fight than people think. Charles Oliveira. Damn, that's another sweet fight. That's a huge fight. Arman Sarukian, I think Arman might be too much for Paddy. He might be. Arman is elite right now. His time wasn't in the past. His time is right now. So I would say Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett. Who doesn't want to see it? Wow, that'd be sweet. Damn, that was cool. Okay, featherweight title. Alexander the Great Volkanovski coming off 2 losses. And no better partner to have than Israel Adesanya. The things that he's done. These guys, he's 1-3 in his last 4 fights. People are saying he's done. He's 36 years old. The stats come out. These 36-year-olds don't win under welterweight. They just don't. He takes on Islam because he's got big old cojones. Takes on Ilya right after that. Battling some mental demons. But that shows you what kind of champ that dude is. Another level of human Volkanovski is. Expert at mixing it up, kicking the legs, changing levels, shooting, changing levels, throwing overhands hard, moving left, then moving right, then kicking the legs, moving left, moving right, double leg, moving left, moving right, sticking a jab, like mixes it up like an absolute MMA expert. Diego Lopes was just having trouble. Diego Lopes has a hell of a chin, I'll tell you that much. He ate a bunch of clean juicers right to the lips, and that was crazy. Volk gets it done, and they didn't talk about at all what's next for Volk. He already beat up Max Holloway twice, beat up Diego Lopes at least 4-1. Who's next? Yair? It's a possibility. Definite possibility. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like and subscribe button. Comment your thoughts below. And thanks for watching. Love y'all. Bye-bye.